shit was acting super crazy.
What's going on?
We good. So the inmates are running the asylum today. We're gonna do it. So let's go back to the Eagles and the Bills thing.
Mm-hmm.
Because right now, I think the Eagles are the best team in the NFL, hands down. That includes the
That's
Chiefs.
fair. That's not crazy. That's not crazy at all.
I just think with the way that they run the ball, like you said, and Jalen Hurts is the MVP. He'll win MVP this year.
Pushing it.
He's in it. He's running.
Yeah.
He's in the running for sure. He's
Pushing
top three, but
You push it.
I don't know.
Yeah, because Josh Allen looking like he got a case.
I feel like Josh Allen's gonna hit 3 road bumps by the end of the season, and the New England Patriots will be one of them.
No.
Yep.
Don't
I'm
do
telling
that.
you.
Don't
I'm
do
telling you
that.
right now. I'm
Don't
telling
do
you
that.
right now.
It
I'm telling
is
you right
no. Don't do
Yes.
that because y'all said the same shit last year, and they won a game. And we're
That's
one game
fine.
away
They won
from
a
winning
game.
the
They
division.
won a
Nah,
game.
don't do that,
They
bro.
won a
Don't
game.
do
They won
that.
a game. It was like -3 degrees. They ran the business.
I don't care. I don't
Yeah.
care.
Okay, but
I don't care. They won one. They won one. Hey, does Josh Allen not? Question: does Josh Allen clear Mahomes?
No.
No.
I'm
No.
sorry. Does Josh Allen clear Mac Jones? Sorry, wrong word. Does
Yes.
Josh Allen clear Mac Jones? Does
Yes.
Stephon Diggs clear everybody on that receiving court?
Yes.
Does the
But
does the
that's not-
does the Bill? No. Because my point is offensively. Yeah, the defense played great, but you can't. What was the score of that game? You couldn't get a little more than that. Nah, I'm not trying to hear that.
What do you mean?
They got no. I'm saying the Bills' offense last year, it's basically the same this year.
Yeah, but
and the
they
Patriots were able to get a game because of their
passed the
defense.
ball.
Was the
couldn't
deep?
pass the ball.
Was the deep? Oh my gosh! That's not the first? The Bills live in New York. It's Buffalo.
I
Like,
know
that's not the
that,
first
but
whole game they've ever played
that
before.
game specifically-
So I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that as an
That game
excuse why they lost.
You can't do.
They could have won.
Like, come on, bro.
What was the score? What was the score? What was the score?
What was it? Hold on. Let me look this.
What was the score? What was the
Bro.
score? Because it wasn't a blowout. It was close, was it
Belichick-
not?
Belichick is not. That defense is going to be on point.
That's my point. That's my point. Because
they're
he.
not gonna be able to run the ball like how they did last year. Not like
Okay,
that.
yeah. I can get with you on that. It's not gonna be the same, but we're not gonna sit here and act like the Patriots can't get a game.
And
And it's a divisional opponent.
They make
So,
it a game.
so what you throwing your head back, sucking your teeth
Bro,
for?
they're gonna lose. That's my thing. They're gonna lose.
You think that, but hey, did you think they were gonna? Did you think the Patriots were gonna win? Who did they just beat that they shouldn't have? Who do they just play right now? The Patriots are 3-3. Did you not have them like 1-5, starting 1-7, 2-6, whatever it was?
I said they were gonna get a 7-game losing streak at the back end of the season.
No, I'm talking
the
the start.
Lions.
To the start. To start.
So you're saying down the stretch, the Patriots gonna fall apart.
Oh, their schedule is crazy. I think they're gonna have a mean losing streak, like a crazy losing
I
streak.
don't think so.
Oh no,
Like,
what
we
they
can go through it right. We can look at the back end. I think they're gonna have a crazy losing streak.
I don't think they are, personally. They always play better in second halves of years than they do in first half anyway. So,
Like that's my thing. But like I this year I don't see them beating the Bills this year. I don't.
I mean,
No,
this was the same thing that was said last year.
this is right. The way Belichick and that defense operates, and Josh Allen still makes 2 to 3 plays a game where you just scratch your head like, why are you doing that?
And again, that game last year was 14-10.
14-10.
Yes,
Bruh.
And I think Mac Jones
Bruh.
played like what 2-3 times.
Yeah, I know that's happened before in Patriots teams. It's like the fourth time they've won a game with the quarterback only throwing
I'm
like 4
saying,
passes.
I
Okay,
really
cool,
think
but it was close. Yeah. Oh, you saying?
they couldn't pass the ball. They couldn't do what they do offensively. That's why they.
Oh my.
Well, the win, nah, that
Why can they? Why can they
win
pass
was
the ball?
crazy.
Josh Allen.
The win was crazy.
And
Why? Because of the temperature?
The weather conditions. It was so OD. Like the weather conditions was OD.
I would give that to you a lot more if this was a California team. I'm not gonna hold you. If this was a California team, if this was it matters. It matters. I'm not saying it doesn't. I'm not saying it doesn't matter. I'm not saying it doesn't matter. But they got to play 2 games. December what is it? December December 18th and June 8th. Both of those games are going to be cold. So even with that, that's even more so to my point that the Patriots can easily get a game. What if weather conditions happen again and they can't throw the ball? Who are the Patriots?
I'm just saying you brought up that specific game last year, and that shit was like
because even with the win conditions going in, y'all all thought the Bills were gonna win. Everybody thought the Bills were gonna win.
Game regardless because how it was, bro.
I don't know. I don't know off the top of my head. I know the playoff game they got smacked. I don't know what I don't know what the second game was. But they're playing June 8th and December 18th. Like I'm sorry, you just don't think it's gonna happen. We say the same thing last year. They're gonna get one. It's a divisional game. They're gonna get one.
The Patriots last year 33-21.
Yeah, okay.
And I think the offense is better this year.
You said what?
You think the Patriots offense is better this year?
The Patriot offense is better this year.
That's not crazy to say. Technically.
Not by. I mean,
it's not by much, but it's better.
They're playing better this year.
And trust me, if Belichick teams, if nothing else, they're gonna be hitting their stride at the second half of the season. And I'm looking at this stretch. I'm not gonna hold you, because I'm assuming you're talking about after the Jets, right?
Mm-hmm.
Vikings, I can give you that. The Bills, they're splitting one either way. One of them's on a Thursday. I low-key might take Belichick on a Thursday before I take Sean McDermott, but that's neither here nor there. Cardinals.
D-Hop back. Shit.
Okay, and?
Shit.
Okay, and?
Shit.
Okay, and?
Shit.
What does that mean?
What you mean?
What does that mean?
They can win.
What does that mean? I never said they couldn't.
What you mean? But why are you saying that?
D-Hop back isn't going to change
the fact into the Cardinals. He do.
Bruh, I'm not going to hold you. Yeah, he does, but I'm not going to hold you. That offense, up until Andy Dalton threw 2 bad picks and Marquez Callaway messed up 1, bro, that offense was looking real mid.
It was
that game at?
D-Hop was back.
Bro, the offense as a whole.
Yeah, I'm
offense as a whole. But they did that against a defense. They were looking sus against a defense that can't stop the run and can't tackle. Imagine what they're gonna look like. D-Hop can get his and they can still lose. D-Hop to me. No, that we're not gonna act like receivers can't get theirs and still lose because the defense can sail.
D-Hop plays the way I expect him to play, and I think he's gonna go off. I don't think
if D-Hop gets 10 catches and 106 yards, what does that have to do with the defense if the defense can't stop the run?
What you mean?
If the Cardinals defense can't stop the Patriots on offense, what does that have to do with D-Hop getting 10 catches and 100 yards?
Ain't gonna be that huge, that big of an effective. I don't.
Why not? You don't think the Patriots? That's literally what they are. That's literally what they do. That's how they have 3 wins on the year.
Stupid that game.
No, why not? What does the Cardinals run defense showed you?
That at least all right. They can hold up. I've seen it.
They couldn't. Alvin Kamara was slicing them up.
Niggas Alvin Kamara. The fuck? Like,
slice. Okay. I can't get with you on that. I'm not gonna hold you. No, not that. I'm talking about the Cardinals' run defense. I don't know what they've shown you.
They stopped giving out Kamara the ball last night.
Discuss, right? But I'm not really worried about the pass defense for the Patriots. I mean, the passing offense for the Patriots. It's mainly a run game. And then who else? You got the Cardinals. Then who else?
Let me go back to it because I left it. Let me go back to it. So after the Cardinals, the Raiders is not an easy dub. The way they've been looking, it is not an easy dub. Patriots can easily catch them on that game too.
Been looking. I think they're gonna pick it up too. Like there's just teams. I just think they're gonna pick it up by that. What week is that?
You don't think the Patriots can pick it up? This is like week
I think for
13.
For the Patriots and the Raiders, I think are totally different. So I think the Raiders are gonna pick up drastically and win that game. As they should.
I'm biased, so you know I'm saying.
I'm just not gonna hold you. Like honestly, other than the Ravens game, other than the Ravens where Lamar Jackson just took over in the second half, I don't know what this defense hasn't shown you.
What are you saying?
I don't know what this defense hasn't shown you, because you the same one that said the Dolphins were about to come out, smack them 35-14, only scored 13 points on that defense. The Lions, who had the number one offense in the league going into no. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. They have no. Stop. Because did they not have the number? No. We're not gonna talk about. No. We're not gonna talk about these Lions like they didn't just have the number one offense going into the season.
And what?
I'm going into that game.
What's their defense, G baby? And what is their defense?
I'm talking about no. I'm talking about how the defense strapped them up. Held him to zero. The number one offense held him to zero. And then they turned around.
How much did the Patriots score? They scored
29, and they had defensive touchdowns too. That wasn't all just because they were throwing the rock like crazy.
The Lions defense is ass too. That's not a good team. That's not
okay. I'm talking about their defense. I'm talking about their defense. Their defense has been trash. I'm not taking that away. But the offense too has also been. It was number one going into that week. It was putting up crazy points against everybody. Put up 35 against the Eagles. We know how their defense look. And put up 45 against the Seahawks. We know that wasn't crazy. But they was putting up 28 against the Vikings. They was putting up points. They get into this game, get shut out, and then the week after they face the Browns, shut them down.
Look,
Yeah, that's
Happy Zappy gonna go crazy.
There's two sides to the ball though.
Defense shut them down, and the offense went. Bro,
but we talking about these.
They dropped 38.
Wait a minute.
Come on, bro.
These
Come on, bro.
Wait a minute.
Stretches. We talking about these games that are playing these good teams with these stretches. I don't think that's
Didn't Zappy just throw for 330 and like 2 touchdowns?
302 touchdowns, and as a team they ran for 98 yards.
What'd you say?
Stevenson had 76 of them hoes.
I'm saying we talking about these teams that are like they look iffy right now, but I think like the Bucks, they're gonna pick up tremendous. They shouldn't have lost to the fucking Steelers.
Okay, that's cool, but
what are you talking about?
Just like you think they can pick it up, I think the Patriots can only get better from here.
But the difference with them picking it up is way different from the Patriots picking it up.
Yeah, but you saying a crazy loser streak like some of these games ain't close.
I'm not gonna hold you. I don't think the Bucks game gonna be close.
Bucks? I don't see where you're talking about the Bucks. They don't play the Bucks.
They don't play the Bucks?
No.
They play the Bucks.
They play no. So after they play the Jets the second time, they play the Vikings, they play the Bills, they play the Cardinals, Raiders, Bengals, Dolphins, Patriots.
I'm not gonna lie. They may split that 1-1 with the Bills, but I think that first Bills game is not gonna be close. I don't think they beat the Vikings. On a Thursday, I'm not gonna hold you. I'm taking Bill Belichick over anybody. Because Thursday games, we all know teams don't play to their best, and you have to be really prepared, and the little details matter even more on Thursdays. I'm taking Bill Belichick to have his team prepare more than Sean McDermott. Sean McDermott's a great coach. I'm taking Bill Belichick. You think they're gonna play the Dolphins?
I think they can, yes. Will they? Who knows? Will they? Who knows? But I think they can. It's a divisional game. It's a divisional game.
You say he's taking a Sean, what's the name? The Bill Belichick shit. I don't think Tua has lost to the Patriots yet.
You could say that. That's fine. Like I hear you, but I think they can. I think they can beat them. Like, will they? Hey, I can even say probably not. They might get swept by the Dolphins.
This Sunday, anybody can beat them.
And it's not crazy. And it's not crazy to say that the Patriots can get one off the Bills. It's not crazy to say they can beat the Cardinals and the Raiders.
That's fine. You was just talking about the chances percentages. It's the same shit in some of these games. The likelihood
I think the likelihood is a lot higher than you're giving it credit for. Yeah, personally, I think you think it's 90-10, and I'm saying it's like 65-35. Personally, you saying it's like 90-10.
So where do we go? All right. So we got that. We got to talk about the Ravens.
Yup.
Like I don't know who to blame this on.
Oh, this last game was on Lamar. Is what it is.
I think it's definitely Lamar. The bulk of it, but the coaching staff is horrible. Like they're not. The injuries was one thing. Now it's just bad play calls. The offense doesn't look fluid. The running game isn't as good as it used to be. Like it's just a lot. It's just a mess. And now they're bringing in Deshaun Jackson. I think that'll help. I don't think that's the answer, though.
I'm sick and tired of Baltimore signing like name value receivers out their prime. Like I'm sick of them doing that shit. They did it with Anquan Bolden. They did it with Steve Smith, and now they're doing it with Deshaun Jackson.
Like, I don't think about the. I mean, like,
I thought Deshaun Jackson retired. I'm not gonna hold you.
like he played last year. I think on the because he went to the
He,
Rams.
he
Yeah,
was on
no,
the
but I
Raiders
thought,
last year.
but I thought he retired. I thought he
That's
was
what I'm
done.
saying. Like he,
Oh
like,
no,
I don't think he's gonna. I don't think that's gonna help at all. Like if anything, he'd be like wide receiver too.
Isn't Bateman coming back? And Duvernay still there?
Yeah.
yeah.
So he'd be wide receiver.
Everybody's healthy.
For what?
They needed
Maybe
a
to add to
possession
their
receiver.
special teams. Maybe.
Yeah. Nah. Yeah.
Nah, I think they needed somebody who can move the chains. I don't think unless they're going to change the role for Bateman.
Neither
Yeah.
of them, other than Mark Andrews, can
I
move
don't
the
think
chains. In my
Deshaun
opinion.
Jackson right now moves the chains. Plus his hands are super 50. Like,
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. He's going to take the top off the D. That's why I said unless they're going to change Rashard Bateman into the intermediate outside guy. Like they needed a bigger body guy, so on 3rd and 7, you got somebody that can go get you 8 yards
I mean,
outside of Mark Andrews.
yeah, but 21-point lead, 14-point lead, 10-point lead. This was
But that's
anybody else, they'd be getting killed like a mug.
But that's what I'm saying.
Lamar's
That's
getting
the
killed.
running game. The running game hasn't been able to close out games. Like I don't know if it's them or maybe it's Lamar. Maybe he's playing for that contract. But the best way to get that contract is to win games.
I mean, they could have had a potential game winning drive against us if that wide receiver didn't drop that ball, but he can't.
I think a lot of, I think a lot of, like when we look at drives, like yes, take everything into account, but like, was that sack? Like, walk me through. I don't think that sack. I think he was holding on to the ball too long.
Too
He
long.
was doing
Yeah.
too much dancing, and that's been a problem with Lamar. Like, yeah, it works. It works 60% of the time.
He was
But
trying
that
to escape.
40% happens
He
in
was
like.
trying to escape, and Kayvon got the what's the name backside fumble. So I mean,
But I'm almost positive, and I think Lamar. I mean, it's not just him. Kyler does this too. A lot of the guys that are. I mean, Justin Fields is young, but he for sure does this bull crap. There's a lot of times when they're trying to escape, they would get so much further if they just stepped up in the pocket. Mahomes does this too. I rarely see Mahomes step up in the pocket. That man always does a little roundabout. But because he can launch it so far, everybody gives him a pass for it. Because we've seen him dot dudes up falling on the ground. But like, because we're on the topic of Lamar, there's a lot of times when he's trying to escape. If he just steps up in the pocket, I promise you it'd be a lot easier. But he want to do all that dance and stuff, and it cost him. And unfortunately, it's costing him in crucial moments. Like this is the third. Like they've had a lead. I think there was a stat going into that game where they had only trailed in the last like 40 seconds of every game combined. And I think now it's up to like a minute and 20 seconds. That's how long they've trailed all year. But they're 3-3.
Yeah, because they bad offensive play calling, bad execution. Like everybody's got to do better. Like I said, I don't know where to put the blame. But Lamar hasn't played. He hasn't. All right, he's played good for 3.5 quarters,
I'd say two
and
and a
then
half.
that shit falls apart.
yeah, you can't have that.
Absolutely, especially if we're trying to give you like I'm not saying I agree with this, but if we're gonna call him a franchise quarterback, those are the games he's gotta win. He can't
He's
be
gotta
blowing
win it.
leads. He can't be blowing leads like that. Like, all right, the first time, all right, cool, whatever. Like, it happens. Not everybody's going. It happens. You got complacent. Second time, but okay, you lost to Josh Allen. Third time, I'm not gonna hold you. Like Giants,
Don't lose to
4-1,
Josh.
4-2, whatever they are. Great
I
job.
don't care.
That's not a that. Wait, they have no receivers, and at least on paper, coming into the season, y'all had a top 10 defense, possibly top 5 secondary, maybe, but you were in that realm. You should not be blowing leads to teams with no receivers. Like I get Saquon's amazing, but Darius Slayton, Wandale Robinson, and whoever else they have should not be coming back on y'all. Personally,
That whole situation. Like I said, it's just bad, bro. And but it goes back to me. It makes everybody's argument about Lamar valid when he plays like this because I think he's better than what most people say. Like going into that game, no one would believe that Lamar Jackson led the NFL in touchdowns from the pocket. It was him. It wasn't Patrick Mahomes. It wasn't Brady. It wasn't Aaron Rodgers. It was Lamar. But the problem is that the end of the games screws everything up because then it goes back to is he a franchise quarterback?
No, he
Facts.
is. It's that he's got to pick it up. The whole team too, not just him though.
Yeah, no, the whole team. As I said, it's the receivers.
It
That's
is the
why.
whole team, but at the end of the day, people do this all the time. We're gonna say the whole team, but then we're gonna look back at the quarterback. Like, what
Because
did you do to you know what I'm saying? Because that's just what it is. They're gonna look at. You can say the whole team all you want. We're gonna end up looking at the quarterback. They do it to everybody. They was doing it to I mean, granted, everybody can't be Brady, but they were doing it to Peyton for a while. They did it to Rodgers. They did it to Breeze. They're
They
doing
still
it to
do
Herbert and Josh Allen now. So that's what we're gonna look at, honestly.
I mean, they're the face of the team. They're gonna have. I mean, he has to. He's got to pull them together. I think he will, though. I think they'll surge up going into the second. Well, and I can't say the second half of the season because we're not midway through yet, but they'll be
Better
they'll be
hope
fine.
so. Better hope so, because I'm telling y'all right now, if they're still flirting around in the middle of the pack, by the time Deshaun Watson comes back, and if Deshaun Watson is the same, if they're a game or two from each other, that I'm not secured on the Ravens like that. I'm
No,
not.
I don't think Deshaun is going to be. He's not going to be ready as soon as he gets back. I don't
I mean,
think.
he's already back in
Because,
the facility, so
yeah, he didn't look good in preseason.
I'm not.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't care
preseason.
about preseason. I don't give a flap and jack and crap about
Well, you
preseason.
have to because you talk about a dude who didn't play in almost a year and a half.
I still don't
Yeah,
care.
but
I still don't care.
D Hop ain't played. D Hop ain't played. What's his name preseason? Look what he just did his first game back.
Also
Look, it's
too,
easier. It's easier for a receiver to do that than a quarterback.
but also too, I low key want to talk about that just for a second. I'm not trying to take away at all from what D Hop did. This is not what I'm doing because at the end of the day, he missed 6 games, missed 8 last year. He's back. Cool. There's 2 things I want to say about that. One, Chris Harris Jr. That's all I gotta say. Practice squad guy. After we were down 3 corners, 4 corners
let's
actually,
cheer
because we
like
lost
you're not
because we lost 2 in the game, and our starters, both Debo and Lattimore, were out. That's what I want to say about that. But nevertheless, D Hop is still D Hop. Also, too, and this is a question specifically for Trent, specifically for you, because I want to know how you would have felt about D Hop if he had 5 catches for like 50 yards on like 7 targets.
On 7 targets,
Yeah, 5 catches, 50 yards on 7 targets.
still would have been fine. First game back, and 5 and 50, only getting 7 targets. That's not bad. Honestly.
Okay. All right. Just wanted to, be sure.
That's not bad. So like, I don't know why you asked me that. Like,
No. I just wanted to make sure I just wanted to make sure, everything was cool, equal, because another certain receiver came back after being out for forever, only had 5 catches, 50 some yards, and no, I don't think you were saying he was good. I think he was,
What you mean?
you could have been trolling. You could have been trolling.
I said no, because I said no. When he came back versus the Falcons and AJ Rashford put him in jail for the first 3 quarters, yeah, I said that. But in the 4th quarter, he turned up.
I'd say second half, not 4th quarter, but
Like, it was literally just like he got put in jail majority of the game, and then Big Time showed up. Yeah, he showed up. He won the ball. I came in. I'm not gonna put that on.
But do you give a pass because it's his first game in
Yeah, it's the first game. Yeah, well, he still got put in jail though. It was still a fact. Well, he showed up in the 4th quarter.
He didn't pay his $200 until midway through the 3rd quarter.
Word.
And also too, Chris Harris Jr. That's all I gotta say. But
So let's.
He's nice and most.
I didn't put it on. I didn't put it on there because it just happened like last night and today. But do you want to talk about CMC?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, like I said, this just happened last night during the game. Like,
Mhm.
49ers, do you think they're Super Bowl contenders?
I think they won the Super Bowl with that. See, with me, I knew he was going to end back in California. I was hoping it was the Rams, but he's going back to the Bay Area. So
I
With a
thought
better
any,
O line too. With a better O line.
I thought
And
any of
on
those teams with the Bills, 49ers, or maybe even probably the Rams, they got him for a bag of chips like how the 49ers did. They probably going to win Super Bowl. Like the 49ers shouldn't.
it's
win.
not a bag of chips though.
I
They
didn't even
gave
see the
up.
deal.
They gave up like
A
6
second,
picks.
third, fourth, and a fifth.
No, it was like
A
6.
second, a
I think.
third.
I think they had no because the reason why they got the deal over the Rams was because they had a lot of compensatory draft picks from losing their coaches to different teams. They lost like 3 coaches this year. Oh, they lost Salah to the Jets. That was the year before. They lost Mike McDaniels to the Dolphins, and then they lost an assistant to somebody else. They had 3 picks from that they put in the deal. At least that's what I saw. That's what I read. That's why they were able to, because it was between them and the Rams, and the Rams obviously don't have that because they've been all in.
They don't, yeah, they don't
You
have
know
no-
what I mean? So
not
that's
got picks like
what
that.
that's what the 49ers were able to get. But what I will say is better hope he don't get hurt.
Nah, he's been playing. He's been playing well.
Yeah, that's not my problem. Better hope he don't get hurt because I think San Francisco has a running back curse.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
Every year
back
their
they
running
get
backs get hurt. Every year. And it's been
Yeah.
going on for like the past 4 or 5
5 years.
Well, since
5
after
years.
Frank Gore left,
Pretty much. Every year they've had a new running back. I think
Yep.
there's a stat like every year they've had a different leading rusher.
Their 2 lead backs always go down every year.
That's what I'm saying.
Mostert,
Like they better
Sherman.
hope and pray he doesn't because I think that they have that curse. But because Kyle Shanahan is so good and their O line and Kittle are so good at blocking, I think that's why any running back in that system can benefit. That's why everybody's looking at this like it's OD because any running back can benefit. But
Yeah, but I just
they
he
also
adds
lose. They lost Elijah Mitchell. They just drafted him. He was supposed to be their franchise running back. They just drafted him and he's hurt and they didn't already moved on.
Yeah, because what happens now is with that offense, it gets ignorant because at any point in time they could line Debo and CMC in the backfield at the same time.
I was about to say line CMC as a receiver and line Debo in the backfield just to tell people that we can do it, which is OD.
Like it's going their offense is going to look ignorant. So Jimmy G don't have no excuses on this.
none. I mean, he never had excuses for period.
I mean, he never had it, but now like the pressure's on his ass right now.
Pressure on him to do what?
He's got to win.
he got to win.
Win the whole thing. They got to win the whole thing.
He's got to win the whole thing. He has to.
So you think, just going off your brain, you think if they lose to the Chiefs again, it's a failure. If they lose to the Bills, it's a failure. If they lose to the Eagles in the conference championship, it's a failure.
Failure. Because he's already been there. He did that. He been there, did that.
Fair enough.
And you've got, you've got a better looking offense, another dynamic weapon, and that defense is sick. When that thing is healthy, and if they can put up points, that's going to turn up the defense a little bit because then you can turn Bosa loose.
Yeah, they can put up points.
Yeah, just not yet. This damn near Super Bowl buzz.
Yeah,
It would have been the same thing if the Bills got CMC. It's Super Bowl or buzz.
That's different, though. That's different because the Bills already right now, without him, are Super Bowl or bust, in my opinion. They are the ones that need to make it, personally. Especially after the way they folded last year in the last 13 seconds. They're the one, they're already a Super Bowl level team. Going into the season, nobody was calling San Fran. Now, I said they can make it to the NFC Chip if Jimmy G was the quarterback. I said that, and I still believe that. But now that
that's
they
the
got
point.
CMC, I don't think if they lose to Patrick Mahomes or Josh Allen, I don't think that's a failure. Like, it's a failure in the sense, like, no, you didn't win the game. But, if that's the reason you're losing, because the quarterback on the other side is just that much better than you, like, unless he's coming in throwing like 3 picks in the game, and he's just looking like Jared Goff did against the Patriots. Like Jared Goff against the Patriots just looked like a deer in headlights. That was OD. But
you're going into, yes, Patrick Mahomes is a better quarterback than Jimmy G. But once you talk about everything else, the 49ers got that. Their wide receivers, they clear the Chiefs wide receivers. Their running backs clear the Chiefs running backs.
well, yeah,
They got the better
now.
they got the better defense. Only thing the Chiefs have better is the quarterback.
Sure, but I mean,
Yeah.
that's a big that's like astronomical between Mahomes and Jimmy G. And then you can't say the same thing about the Bills, though. To be honest, that's way too close. I think the defense is on par. I think the
Bills
defense
is
are on
closer.
par. Yeah, the only thing
I
that the
think-
49ers have on the Bills is CMC.
Yeah, the running back. I mean, if you're going to put the receiving core as a whole, it's probably slightly better. Slightly.
I disagree.
Only because who would you rather have, Brandon Ayuk or Gabe Davis?
Gabe Davis.
Gabe Davis. I ain't gonna troll.
Okay.
Oh, you rather have Brandon Ayuk?
I'd rather have Ayuk.
I'm not gonna lie.
I'd rather. I mean,
it's
It's not that far.
Low key,
It's
I know
not
he
that
got
far
hurt.
apart.
Low key, I know he got hurt, but I would rather have Jamison Crowder over Brandon Ayuk as well.
you push.
You're wilding.
I don't think I am. I don't think I am. I genuinely don't think I am.
You are wild.
I genuinely don't think I am.
And
I think before he got hurt, before Jamison Crowder got hurt,
I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
he's not
wouldn't have
gonna
been
lie.
crazy to say
I
that.
lied. I'm taking Ayuk over Gabe Davis. I'm not
I can't believe you just let Warnock peer pressure you into changing.
Nah, it's not even
That's
Warnock.
crazy.
I didn't even see his comment. I swear to God. I didn't see his comment. But I'm dead ass thinking about it. I'm like, Brandon Ayuk is better than Gabe Davis. Like Gabe Davis.
Sure.
Gabe Davis is like
Like Gabe Davis he's a solid, he's a really good number 2. Brandon Ayuk anywhere else could be a number 1.
No, what?
he would. Yeah, he would.
I disagree.
No,
I
he would.
disagree wholeheartedly.
He would.
I don't think Brandon Ayuk can be a number 1. He hasn't shown me enough to show me that he can be.
He would be a number 1.
I'm not gonna hold you.
He
He could be. Hey, he could be a number 1 on what team doesn't have? He could be a number 1 on the Jets. Yeah, he could be a number 1 on the Jets. On the Giants too. Yeah. So by default, because there's teams with trash receiving cores. Yeah.
Be number 1 on the Patriots.
Yeah, trash
He'd be
receiving
number
cores.
1.
Trash receiving cores. Yeah, absolutely. He could be a number 1.
But he's not trash.
I never said he was. I said if you take a trash receiving core right now and you put Brandon Ayuk on it, yeah, he's a number 1.
Put it like this: Brandon Ayuk would be the number 1 receiver in Kansas City.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, trash receiving cores. Yeah, you're proving my point. Yes, hey, stop. We all know the Chiefs are a trash receiver core. Mahomes is making the boys look a lot better than what they are. Take Mahomes out and put Matthew Stafford there, or put Russell Wilson. Put any of these not tier 1. Put any of these tier 2 quarterbacks down there. They look hella worse than what Mahomes is making them look right now. And Andy Reid and Eric Bieniemy are also, I think, just offensive masterminds, geniuses.
That was what I was gonna say. I wouldn't say Mahomes. I would say that offensive coordinator and the head coach are just different and special.
I think that receiving core is bottom of the barrel. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not gonna hold you. Hey, no Keenan Allen. Put Ayuk on the Chargers. He be a number 1 there.
What up?
With no Keenan
No,
Allen, he'd be a number one there. Absolutely.
no,
Absolutely, he'd be the number one receiver
Him and
there.
Mike Williams are
you
not.
just don't. You just don't like Mike Williams. That's all I.
Hey, Mike Williams is a
They're
number
not
2,
close.
an
That's a
inconsistent number 2.
That's a gap.
That's what Mike Williams
That's a
is,
gap.
an inconsistent
That's a
number 2.
Brandon Ayuk
Yeah.
and Mike Williams is a gap.
Yeah, Mike Williams walks him. It's not even that gap is like this, bro.
I mean, if y'all like inconsistent jump ball dudes, okay, cool.
All right, let's.
I never said
all
he
right,
was
so
better at he'd be the number 1. I don't really care. He'd be the number 1.
We
He's
can
more
hit.
reliable.
Inconsistent dude, and I hit. It's another receiver. When is Robbie Anderson going to realize it's him and not everybody else?
I mean, Robbie Anderson been a bum, so he on the same
Like
level as Mike Will as far as I'm concerned.
he's got the attitude as if he's a legit like threat wide receiver one. Go get me, like, and you suck, bro. Like
He swears he's Deshaun Jackson when really he's like early Ted Ginn or middle of his career Ted Ginn before he got with
I don't even,
James.
I don't even give him Ted Ginn because at least Ted Ginn can return kicks.
Ted Ginn was ass. I'm sorry, and that's my guy. He was ass. It's a draft buzz.
Until he got with
No, I'm
James,
just saying.
he actually.
I'd rather have Robbie Anderson than Ted Ginn. No funny shit. Like
Really? I don't know that. I mean, they're about the same, too.
But it's just like
I didn't say they're on the same level as like receiver Warnock. I'm saying they're in the same category
they're
as
not the
super
same
inconsistent,
No.
super
No,
inconsistent
it's not.
receivers who only do one thing for you. That's I think in that sense they are the exact same.
Yeah,
But
that's-
yes, Mike Will obviously is way better than Robbie Anderson.
you're pushing it, bro. Like you push the inconsistency so bad between.
I think they are both boom
Like
or
him
bust
and
receivers
Robbie Anderson, bro?
who only do one
Nah.
thing for you. Mike
No,
Will's
Robbie-
jump
no,
ball,
no, no,
Robbie
no, no,
Anderson
no,
is
no,
one thing
speed.
for you.
Don't
Mike
do that.
only does
Don't
one
do
thing.
that.
Yes, Mike Will only does one thing for me,
You chatting, bro.
and that is jump ball.
If you say that,
That's it. That's all you want. That's all you know, Mike.
That's all Mike Will does. That's all Mike Will does.
If you said
if
that-
he's not catching
if you
over
just saying
people's
that-
heads
if you just
over
did-
an overall game, he's
Did
useless.
you watch him cook Denzel Ward?
Yeah, I said he had a good game that day. I gave him his
No,
props.
he cooked the
I
top
s-
10 corner, but it went off just no jump balls. That's my
mean-
point. You just saying bullshit at this point. That's just hating. Like you
I mean,
told
yeah, I
me
didn't.
one thing.
I obviously okay, y'all. Now y'all are taking my words way too literal. Obviously, every route that he gets thrown to is not a jump ball. That's just common sense. He's ran some hitches. He's ran a slant before. He's ran a slant before. He's ran a drag before. I'm pretty sure he's caught one. Pretty sure he's caught one ball of every route on the route tree. But him running a hitch isn't valuable. Him running a drag ain't valuable. Like, his value is in the deep ball, jump ball. That is where he is a red zone threat. He is as far as red zone's red zone's threat go. Hey, shout out to you, Mike Will, because not many people can go up there and get a ball from the top of the building like you can. Shout out to you. But that's all you provide for me, bro. That's all you provide for me. But that's what I'm saying. Robbie Anderson, all he provides is speed downfield. He's a burner. Hey, he might blow the top off of defense. But that's all you do for me. Like, you ain't got no value.
So if I said all Mike Thomas did was run mid routes all day,
hey, because you know what's crazy? The D-Hop and Mike Thomas run pretty much the same routes. Just D-Hop will have a couple more corner routes and post routes. No. I mean, I'm not about to compare D-Hop to rookie Michael Thomas.
I'm just saying though, like
I'm talking about when they was in their prime. D-Hop, they was running hitches, curls, hooks, slants, outs. That's what Michael Thomas was doing. But D-Hop just got more of a deep ball threat, obviously. D-Hop can run some corners and some post routes. Michael Thomas ain't really doing that. Yeah, I know. So that's the difference. I got you. But D-Hop, like, even in 2019, Michael Thomas and D-Hop were 1 and 2 in slant routes. And and Michael Thomas had like 100, had like 90 more targets or whatever.
And Diop
he gonna run the shit out that 5 yard hit.
Yeah, but 30% of their routes, both of them were all slants.
Mel wanted to say all Michael Thomas provides are short and intermediate routes. What's wrong with that?
I could say the same thing about D-Hop.
How?
Well,
Because most you can say he's a better deep threat. Most of his routes, if you look at the percentage of it, or I won't say routes, his catches overall, bro, overall, the percentage of his catches, D Hop and Michael Thomas are the same. Just D Hop has more of a percentage in the deeper ones than Michael Thomas does.
Yeah, that makes you a more deeper.
That's not the part I'm arguing. Y'all aren't listening.
That means he has a bigger dimension.
You can say yes. I've always said he is a bigger deep threat. He is a better deep threat. But the percentage of routes, I think Michael Thomas slant was like wait. I think Michael Thomas slant was like 31. I think D Hop was like 29%, like 2%. Like I'm not like if 2% does it for y'all, then okay, cool. But
why are you beating up on Robbie Anderson saying all he could do is go deep then?
Is that not what his value is?
All Mike Thomas do is go mid.
D Hop does the same thing, bro. The percentage, if you look up the percentage of their routes, it's literally identical. It's like 2-3% off.
Why don't we just say
that's why I just hate that narrative. I just hate that little Michael Thomas. All he does is run slant. I just hate that narrative because it's freaking nasty. Like if running slants were just so easy, everybody would do it. Like I'm sorry, like I'm not. I just hate that narrative. I hate that narrative. Like the man had 149 catches, 1,700 yards. Like only receiver I've ever known to get diminished for that. Like it's easy to catch 149 balls when all you do is run slant. Like nah, bro, I'm not hearing that. I'm not hearing that. That's a nasty ass narrative. I'm sorry, I'm not hearing that.
I'm just saying I don't think you can really compare fucking.
I'm just saying every wide receiver has a strength. Is what I'm just getting at.
Yeah, I know, but you could say that. But with Robbie Anderson, he has one strength and everything else is a weakness. I would argue. Mike Will, one strength, everything else is a weakness. Mike Thomas, D-Hop don't have that many weaknesses.
What weakness, Mike? How many weaknesses Mike Williams got?
Mike Williams can't run no routes. What are we talking about?
Mike Williams can run routes. I saw.
No, he can't. Mike Williams is a below average route runner. It is a weakness. He cannot create separation. I don't want to hear that.
What else is weakness then from him?
What else is weakness? He's below average. I'll give him hands. That's cool.
Besides route running,
he's good with his hands. I think he's very. I mean, other than inconsistent, I don't think he can separate. I don't think he can run routes like that. I think he's just a big body that honestly can just he can jump out the gym. Like that's cool, but
that's his separation.
He just the only thing we talking about is just his separation part. That's really about it.
His separation. If I'm bigger than you and I can go up, if I can go vertical over you, that's still separation. It doesn't have to be.
I mean, like I said, his jump ball is great, but other than that, I think he provides no value, little value.
No value.
I won't say no. Value? I won't say no value because obviously he's in the NFL, so clearly there's value. I'm not gonna go that far. But
you don't like Michael Thomas.
I don't think Mike. I don't think Mike.
I mean, he said Mike Will not a top 30 receiver, Mel.
He's not. He's not.
Which is gross.
I don't think it is.
Which is disgusting.
I don't think it is.
Easy top 30.
I don't think it's easy. I think if he's top 30, he's at the lower end.
Easily. Y'all try to say
like 8, 9, 8, 28, 29, 30.
Like Adam Thielen and shit. Like, bro, stop, bro. Like that old geezer. He not better than him.
Devontae Smith better than him.
That's fine.
I'm not gonna hold you. If we really want to be nasty, right now Olave is better than him. Not gonna hold you. Not gonna hold you. Not gonna hold you.
Up 6 games. Okay. Like what, bro?
Right now Olave better than him.
You saying right now? Overall, he ain't no top. Overall, he top 30.
Okay. So Trent, let me ask you a question: is Russell Wilson and Matt Stafford top 10 quarterbacks to you right now?
Yes.
Matt Stafford still top 10. Matt Stafford still top 10.
He's playing shit these 6 games.
Oh, okay. So we're switching up now because I know you said multiple times Matt Stafford ain't no top 10 quarterback anymore. Matter of fact, I'm gonna look at some videos. I don't even know if you thought Russell Wilson. I'm gonna have to go back in the archive because I don't think you said Russell Wilson is still top 10 anymore. But nevertheless, we can move on.
He's top 10. He's playing shit these games. I'm not taking 10 quarterbacks over Russ.
Matt Stafford?
That's like
you're not taking 10 over him?
Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers isn't
literally at 10.
So Aaron Rodgers isn't the top 10 quarterback no more.
Who? Are you asking me or are you asking him?
No, because you're saying.
No,
based
I'm
on how
asking
they're playing.
him. I'm asking him because I said Olave right now.
You talking about Olave?
Yeah, I said Olave right now is better than Mike Will. I said, and he said, nah, that's only 6 games. And I'm questioning him because for other things, I'm almost positive, and I'm gonna have to go in the archives to double check. But I'm almost positive he said Matt Stafford ain't no top 10 quarterback anymore. But I'm like, well, if you're only doing it off of 6 games, you shouldn't change your rankings
I
then.
had Stafford at like 10, so if I probably say and first off these 6 games, Olave haven't been better than Mike Will.
I disagree. He just missed the game.
Why?
Olave got hurt in the middle of a game.
Why has he been better than Mike Williams this year?
You know what? I'm gonna say this. He definitely got more impact than that dude. I'm not gonna hold you.
But why? You said in these 6 games, how has Chris Olave been better than Mike Williams? How?
I think he's been a better receiver.
How? He like what? Based off these 6 games, he didn't. What did he do?
Oh, are you using stats now? Wait. I thought having more numbers didn't make you a better receiver.
You're right, but what you?
Okay, so what does numbers have to do with it?
How you gonna say Chris Olave?
I think he's been a better receiver.
How? But how you saying Chris Olave been better? And what is the show?
I think in the situations they've been given, both having to be a number one, especially with.
Has been better. What are we talking about?
I disagree.
Like what?
I disagree.
What the fuck? What do you mean?
I think Olave's been better. And then Olave just missed the game and he got hurt. And then Olave just missed the game. I just told you I think he's been a better receiver and has had more impact. And I just said I don't know how else you want me to answer this question. I think he's been a better receiver and had more impact.
6 games, it goes off the production part because you still say
wait, pause. You're the one who always says, hey, just because you have more numbers don't make you. Because for example, wait. So then let me ask you a question. Because Justin Jefferson said, I think without Olave, I think the Saints would be like 0-7 or whatever their record is. I think they'd be 0-7.
And bro, what the fuck? Kamara's missed games. Now you said right now.
I think Olave's better. Yes, right now. Yes.
How?
Yes. I just said it. You just don't like the answer. I think he's been a better receiver and he's had more impact. You just don't like the answer.
The impact was
it
might not move you. It might not move you. I'm telling you why I think he's better. I'm telling you why I think he's better.
Mike putting on a team with how many games the Chargers winning? They're not winning that many games.
I think they still win this.
Y'all saying the Saints ass anyway. Word on word, niggas is ass. So I'm just saying,
okay, you can say that. That's fine. I don't care. I still think Olave's been a better receiver this year.
Off the Chargers, what now?
I low-key think they'd be exactly the same. Maybe lost one more game. Yes. I think they'd be the same.
I mean, their numbers are damn near identical. So your whole impact situation is.
Oh no! Like I said. If we're gonna go numbers, if we want to do the numbers thing, then Jalen Waddle's the best receiver, or Tyreek Hill's Jalen Waddle's the top 5 receiver in the league because I think he's 5th in reception yards, right? If we're gonna do the numbers, up until week 6, then I'm gonna do the numbers, but I'm not doing the numbers.
The reason why I said that was because you said impact. And
I think if Mike Will was off that team, the Chargers would be just fine and be in the same position. I think they'd be in the same position. I think if Olave was not on this team, they'd be 0-7.
Certain games without Mike Williams, honestly.
So wait, so you okay?
The Texas without him, or
so you're saying without Mike Williams, the Chargers are.
I think they'd just be just fine. I think they'd be just fine.
Bro, like that's what I'm saying.
I think they'd be just fine. I think they maybe lose one more game, maybe.
They lose 2. Honestly,
I disagree.
They don't beat the Texans honestly without Mike Williams. They don't.
I disagree.
They don't, and they damn sure don't beat Cleveland.
He had 3 games this year. The game against Cleveland, he had 10 catches for 134 yards.
Look up the other 3.
He had 7 catches for 120.
That's fine.
Look up another 3. Look up another 3.
Well, you said, but y'all said you think they would be the same record.
So you said if you take him away from that,
they don't win.
That they still do that.
I said they might lose one more game, but I think they'd be in the same position.
Who's replacing that? Who's replacing that production?
Nobody.
I think if 100 yards went to the one guy, but I think on that team, I think they would do the same, and I think Eckler would get a lot more touches. Honestly, I think Eckler would get a lot more touches. Who would do the same? I think Gerald Everett would get a lot more targets. I I didn't say. Hey, I didn't say they were the same level as him. You're
not
asking me where it would come from, and I'm telling you where I think it would come from.
You think it would come from them? Besides
Yes, I think if Mike Williams is not on the team, Austin Eckler and Gerald Everett would get more touches, just like Jordan, and also Jordan Palmer. I'm answering your question. You just don't like it. You just don't like the answer I'm giving you. You just don't like it. Look, hey, then we can move on because I'm giving y'all the answers. Y'all just don't like the answers I'm giving you. So we can move on.
You Mr. Fantastic on this with this record.
Hey, I'm just saying. I'm giving y'all the answers. Y'all just don't like the answers I'm giving you.
He just don't like my will. It's cool. All right. So, Packers, Bucks. This one is here. This is for Trent. When can we say Aaron Rodgers? I think fraud might be a big step.
He's a fraud.
But
Aaron Rodgers is a fraud. Let me not get in that bag.
But okay, fine. You're gonna go to the Drew Brees. I don't care.
We got to hear. So what's the deal with your boy, man?
Mr. 3 straight MVP.
Okay, this is week 6, bro. I think they're gonna.
There's no way you think they're gonna change that around and he's gonna win MVP. I'm sorry.
I didn't say that. That didn't come out my mouth.
You said it last week. You said anything can happen. He can still win MVP. I still think he can do that.
Yeah, what I'm saying though.
So it did come out your mouth.
They can pick it. They can still pick it up. The receivers gotta stop dropping the fucking ball. Aaron gotta trust his receivers more. The defense been underperforming. So like, I guess you can call Aaron Rodgers a fraud, whatever. But like,
so Aaron Rodgers ain't been. Wait. You brought up receivers and the defense. You did not. Aaron Rodgers ain't been playing bad.
He's been playing what? He's been playing all right. He can pick it up. But I'm saying them offensive, them receivers do got to pick that shit up too.
I can agree, but hey, put some blame on Aaron Rodgers too. He ain't been playing the best.
Aaron Rodgers can get the blame, fine, but you still have to hold accountable everybody else too, not just the quarterback.
Absolutely, but it's Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers.
Okay, and you still have other people playing with Aaron Rodgers that have to step up with Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, hey, but he ain't been playing well either. He need to figure it out too.
He been playing like dog shit or some shit.
I never said he was playing dog shit. I said he wasn't playing. He's not playing Aaron Rodgers standards. I'll put it that much. He's not even playing the tier below it. He's playing mid right now.
That's fine, but he can be playing better. The other team his other players counterparts can step up too. That's simple.
I mean, if that's I'm gonna start using that. Hey, I'm gonna start using that for everybody. Then
he will look
I'm
better.
Using that for everybody.
He will look better like an Aaron Rodgers view if his receivers don't drop a lot of passes.
I'm gonna start using that for everybody then.
Everybody
will look better if everybody will look better.
How we can do for Aaron Rodgers?
Who?
We always give context for Lamar receivers dropping balls. Why the fuck we can't do it with Aaron Rodgers?
I never said you couldn't. First of all, and second of all, but what did I even say today? I said, the receivers. Yeah, you can say what you want about the receivers. Lamar Jackson at the end of the day gotta play better. Yes, context of course matters. Like you brought up the receiver. You brought up the receiver dropping the pass. I was like, I can give you that, but also too, Lamar Jackson messed up as well. Lamar Jackson is costing them games.
In a higher light, if his other counterparts can't pick his game up, that's the main point.
I mean,
but it's not. But he's messing up as well.
It's the same thing with the Lamar in the Giants game. Lamar, they left the whole comeback. If that receiver don't drop that slant for a first down, we could have seen another game winning drive by Lamar.
And even if he catches that pass for a first down, the next play he still could have got sacked, fumbled, didn't step up in the pocket, messed it up, and turned over the ball.
It changed the whole ball game.
One drop pass does not change the entire ball game. It doesn't.
In the 1 minute drive.
It doesn't change the entire game. It doesn't change the entire game.
What? We was just talking about the rate.
No. I'm explaining you the difference. No. I'm explaining you the difference because in that game they didn't take the PAT and Derek Carr did not hit somebody open. That's different as opposed to you already led up the comeback. And you trying to play catch up because you was up 10 and you didn't do it. No. Because what cost them the game, in my opinion, was that sack. Even if he dropped that pass, Lamar Jackson doesn't get sacked. Who's to say he doesn't complete another one?
A drop pass in a crucial.
It does not. I'm sorry. If we're comparing both. I'm never said it didn't. But at the same time. Let's just say he catches that pass, get a first down. If he gets sacked the next play and fumble, are you going to say, that drop pass changed the whole game?
Everything could have changed with that's what I'm saying.
I needed this attitude last week when you was yelling at me about the Ravens.
No, because you said Devontae Adams. No, we're not doing that with you. You was nasty with it. You blamed
So
you blamed the whole
got
game on Devontae. I'm
the
saying
video
everything. I'm
the
saying everything.
videos on the
No, no,
TikTok.
no,
He
no,
said it
no.
himself.
But I'm saying everyone was to blame. I'm just making sure everybody gets their fault. I'm not gonna sit here and be like with Lamar Jackson. I mean, yeah, the receiver did drop a pass and kind of no. I'm gonna be like, yeah, the receiver dropped a pass, but you also messed up on that sack. You also had opportunities earlier where you were missing people. I like, so
But
yeah,
that's not fair.
everybody messed up. No, you said no. You said
I
solely
said
on.
no.
You said
Yes.
solely.
Listen.
That's not what
Yeah.
I'm doing. I'm saying
But
everybody.
I said it, but I also said there were bad play calls by the offense. I said, but the defense changed that when they got the stop. The end of the game, when they were driving,
They were
was
also up
on
17-3 or whatever it
the,
was.
it. With all of that being said, they got the ball back with 2 minutes left. Right or wrong?
Yeah, but again,
All
you
right,
said
then there we
yeah,
go.
but again, you said solely on like nothing else. Nobody
He
else's
dro-
fault, just Devontae. That's not what we were saying.
Because if he catches the pass, they have a chance to kick the field
Go
goal.
back to the whole Packers thing. Aaron Rodgers is playing fine, but they shouldn't even be 3-3. They should have a
Is
win.
he play? But
Like we
if
should
I
like
would,
they should
how
have
much
a
money
win. We
would you
should have
have?
beaten them.
Would you have
And
bet
again, if
money
I bring it back to the
that?
receiver,
Wait. So wait. They baited them against the Jets. So every single bad drive was on the
Giants game, we
receivers.
should have lost. The receivers baited. They lost.
That's not the game. That's not the. I said the
I'm not
Jets.
talking about the Jets. The Jets.
Well, okay.
But I'm saying they shouldn't be 3-3 right now, anyways. They shouldn't.
Okay. We shouldn't be 2-5, but okay.
What you mean? Y'all
With
should be.
six
We
Four
shouldn't be
games.
2-5. We shouldn't be
Y'all should be.
2-5. We shouldn't be
That's
2-5.
4, but shit happens. The
Yeah.
Bucks should have lost to the fucking Falcons, but they call that weak ass penalty because they dick Rob Brady. Shit happens.
Yeah, I'm keeping
But
the same energy across the board.
we're
We
six-
should be higher. We've
we're
had
6
injuries.
games in.
We've had people have dropped passes. Andy Dalton's made throws, and other games and receivers baited a double doink off a field goal. Like I could do the same thing, bro. But y'all don't keep the same. Y'all don't keep the same energy across the board, bro. Yes, I can. I can definitely do the same
How?
thing.
What you mean?
I can definitely do the
How?
same thing.
If Marshall
I can.
Harvey-
If Marquez Callaway wait. No, I'm gonna use the same thing because you talked about the receiver dropping passes and that changes the whole thing. Marcus Callaway went no, stop. It went straight through his stop. It went straight through his hands. If Marcus Callaway holds on, I could easily say that we against the freaking last night against the Cardinals. Marcus Callaway, it went straight. No, stop. It went straight through his hands. No. That's not what I'm saying. We're going game by game, right? I'm saying, if Marcus Callaway, no, stop, hold up. If Marcus Callaway holds on to that pass, I can say we easily go down and score. They don't get 2 pick sixes back to back, and we win that game. Easy. Because it's not like the offense was going crazy with points against us
When did that
either.
happen again? How many?
This happened in the 2-minute drill. You said that matters, right?
What quarter did that happen in?
It happened it happened at the end of a quarter. They went from 14 to 14.
quarter
did
And then I said at the end of the second quarter, it went from 14. No, stop. No. Hold up. No. I'm not done because you're not listening. You're not listening. In 20 seconds. No. Stop. In 20 seconds, it went from a tie football game to down 14-28.
Okay.
In 20 seconds.
And I'm talking about you're comparing the second quarter when you still have hella time to at least try to get some stops and come back.
You're down by 3 possessions. Is that hella time in the second half? So being down 3 possessions.
I know that.
That's hella time. That's hella time.
Comparing that to a fourth quarter situation when one thing
No.
fucked up the whole game.
But first of all,
If Allen catches that ball, like when Aaron Rodgers he like how he dropped it, they easily scored that and win the game, man. We probably don't win.
Hold up.
And that was at the
Yeah,
end.
probably. Hey, hold up. So first of all, you're saying, oh yeah, there was a plenty of time. We were down 3 possessions going when we finally got the ball in the third quarter. How was that? No. But that's not a lot of time. Literally, it could have at the least going into that. No, wait. How often do people come back from 3 possession games in the second half. Missing their top 2 options, mind you. Missing. No, stop. No. You're trying to move on. And I'm stuck right here because at the least, we could have went into the half tied. And at that point, all right, we're down 3 possessions by the time we get the ball back in the third quarter. How is that a lot of time? How often do people just come back from 3 possessions? No. So you can't say,
this shit to the Saints. That shit don't work.
But Lamar Jackson was up 20-10 going into the fourth. How you lose a two possession lead in 2 minutes? I mean, in one quarter. No. But hold up. No, but my point is, in the fourth quarter, they were up 2 possessions, and there was other things that happened. Wait. Okay, wait, though. Lamar Jackson had multiple opportunities in that fourth quarter to do something, and he didn't. You're not
some stops. That's what I was saying. They got stops, and then they came back and scored.
Okay, but your point. But wait. You said that one thing that Lamar did that one thing that the receiver did in the fourth quarter cost everything. What about in the early? Yes, you did. You said that changed the whole. You said that changed the entire game. You said that changed the entire game.
2-minute drive.
What happened in the other 12? What happened in the other 10? What happened in the other 13 minutes? Why didn't they do anything then? No. How does one thing at the end of a game when you already gave up the lead does not change the game for me? No, stop. No. One thing that happened at the end after you already gave up a comeback is not costing you the game. It doesn't change the game. The game had already been changed. When you gave up that 10-point lead. It had already been changed. You
can still have.
No, wait. Pause. Matter of fact, didn't they get like a pick 6 or a fumble recovery before that drive? Did they not get a pick 6 or a fumble return for a touchdown? Yeah. That I would say changed the game more than the last part. But one thing that happened at the end of a game after you're not
getting my point because
you're not getting mine.
I literally brought up that point because it can change the perspective of how a game can look. We can be talking about Lamar Jackson a different way. If that receiver catches the ball, the whole play can changes. Nigga can drive down, win the game. We don't talk about him. It's the same shit with Aaron Rodgers with this Packers-Giants game because that's what Aaron Rodgers really started to get shitted on. Nobody really talked about the Vikings game as the first game. When they lost to us, then he started to get shitted on more. And you can look at the game, and there was crucial moments in that game where his receivers dropped the ball multiple times.
Yeah, that's okay, cool. That's one time. I'm just saying because it's not like he's been playing well. Because when we get to the Jets game, I'm not gonna sit here and say every single time.
The Jets game, he had a nail. They just lost.
He had a bad game. I'm saying because this all started because you was like, oh well, I mean, Aaron Rodgers, but the receivers are dropping balls. The receivers are selling them and all. Like, no, he's been playing bad too.
He's playing fine.
He's not playing up to his standards. He's not playing as well. He's not playing as well.
We're in week 6, and how much money would you have lost going into week 6 and saying Aaron Rodgers hasn't had a 300-yard passing game? Like
he's not playing up to his standards.
That's not Aaron Rodgers.
And it's just like football. You're giving him passes, but you're not holding him to the same level you should be. I'm not gonna lie. He's more to blame than you're letting on. You're making it seem like everybody else is just selling him, and he's playing perfectly fine.
I literally said they playing like they're not. The whole team not playing well, and Aaron Rodgers not playing. He's not playing up to his part, but he's not playing mid or ass. He's playing
mid. He's not playing trash, but he's playing mid. He's playing mid. He's playing mid. Mine and Fed is the exact same thing. Yeah, he is too. I'm with you on that. He's been playing mid. Other than the Chiefs game, mid and fine is the same thing. Other than the Chiefs game, he's been playing mid.
Because I don't think mid and on like he's playing.
Okay, but either way, I think Aaron Rodgers needs to be held to more of a standard. More to blame than you're letting on.
Because why?
The receivers aren't selling him every game. He's been playing bad too. He's been missing throws too.
Do you bro? His receivers are selling him. Do you not like?
Not every. You're not gonna tell me they're selling him every game. I'm sorry. You're not gonna tell me that. You're not gonna tell me they're selling him.
Why not?
No, because they aren't. That's just not true.
Why? Well, why?
We're not sitting here at the end of every week saying, "Oh my gosh, the receivers are just Aaron Rodgers is doing the best he can, and the receivers are just selling them every week." We're not doing that.
Nobody ever puts context for Aaron Rodgers because with the way how he is, nobody ever does that.
Bro, you're really gonna sit here and tell me? You're really gonna sit here and tell me every single game the receivers have sold him? Every single game the receivers have sold him.
Majority of the game, his receivers always doing some selling shit. Yes.
Okay.
Like, he's giving them chances, bro. But he also said he has to, what's his name? Put his trust in the rookie receivers because they are rookies. But let's not act like his receivers don't sell him sometimes.
I never said they didn't. You're making it seem like they sell them 90% of the time.
I'm not saying 90, but
okay, 80. I'm sorry. You're saying they're selling them 80, and I don't think it's that much. I think it's a lot closer than what it is.
Like, you think, like I don't know, like you must be shitting on Brady too with this because I was.
Yes, I am. I have been. He ain't been looking good either. He need to go back home. He need to go fix his relationship. He's the same way. Other than the Chiefs game, Brady been the same thing. If we can't hold them to high standards any other time, and then lower the standards all of a sudden, we can't do that. Yes, I never said the receivers haven't sold him at all. Nah, bro, because we're giving him passes. It's like, oh, nah.
Pass? What is a pass? I literally just said he's playing fine, but he needs to pick it up. The fuck? And the whole Packers team is just underperforming as well.
You're making it seem like they're selling him a lot more than they are.
The defense are underperforming like shit.
I'm telling you right now, the receivers aren't selling them as much as you think they are. They've sold them a couple times, but it's not as much as you.
I don't understand. Like, it's 3-3. It's week 6. Like, I'm saying, like,
and that's all. I'm evaluating the 6 games they played.
Fine, but you act like he playing like dog shit. Like,
I literally said he's not playing like dog shit. I said he's playing mid. I said he's playing mid.
Fine, you can say that. And their defense still underperforming like shit. That's other shit that goes into the damn game. Not just Aaron Rodgers.
I never said it was just Aaron Rodgers, but he needs more blood. I know, because I said if anything, I'm arguing there needs to be more equal blame across the board. Not blaming everybody else and, Aaron Rodgers is kind of, he's alright, but over here, no. Everybody needs to be highlighted the same amount for everybody's underperformances. The defense is sold, the receivers have sold, Aaron Rodgers hasn't played well as all. Everything can be true at the same time.
One of my best favorite rap lyrics of all time. He's all right, but he's not real. That's Aaron Rodgers.
Facts. He's a fraud. Yeah, sure, you can say that too.
So, with that being said, since the Packers are playing like mid and everything is wide open, let's go with these right now, going into week 7, power rankings. And we'll start with you want to start with AFC or NFC first?
AFC, because the NFC is going to be more interesting.
All right. So you want to do top 5, top 10?
Top 5.
Yeah, top 5. Because once we get to top 10, it's going to start like getting real nitpicky. And in the NFC, there's a lot of mid. So.
All right. So Trent, top 5.
Bills, Chiefs.
It gets a little shaky because ain't nobody. Everybody else is playing like ass.
I'm gonna say Chargers there. I'm still say Chargers there. Damn, it has been a lot of mid.
Everybody's playing like around the same.
Shit, you might have to put some respect on the Jets, bro. It might be a top 5 AFC team right now. And then I'll probably say, this 5th spot is so iffy. Like, it's just so iffy. I'll say Bengals. I'll say Bengals. Yeah, I'll say Bengals.
Real quick, Warnock, I didn't say Breeze is not a fraud. I said, okay, that's fine. I'm not arguing that. As far as the AFC goes, I have Bills at 1, Chiefs at 2. I have Jets at 3. I have Chargers at 4. And
Bengals 5?
I don't want to put them there, but I'm going to.
All right. Well, mine's a little different. I got Chiefs 1, even though I don't believe in Mahomes. Bills 2, Chargers 3,
What? Keep
You
Bills
going.
don't
Chargers.
believe in Mahomes?
No, I
Okay,
mean, not you
I'll
know what
let
I
you
mean.
finish the list. I'll let you finish the
You
list.
know
I'm
what I
sorry.
mean.
Oh,
KC, Bills, Chargers, Jets, and then this last one only because I got a feeling. I'm gonna go Patriots 5.
that's what I wanted to put at 5. That's what I wanted to put at 5. That's what I wanted to put at 5, honestly.
It's just a
Because
feeling. I could be completely wrong on that, but I just think Belichick is that team is gonna peak. I just think they're gonna peak real soon,
and
and
like
they're gonna shock some people.
and the Bengals haven't really wowed me at all.
No, I said that I'm gonna stand on that. I felt that coming into the season the Bengals were gonna take a step back anyway, so
And they
I'm just
have.
gonna stay with that.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to put at 5. But like, so I don't hate your thing because I think the Patriots defense is playing locks like I said they would, and offensively, I think they're kind of coming into their own. I know Mac Jones most likely is going to come back on Monday, and they're playing the Bears, who, even though the Bears as a team are trash, the defense I would say still plays well more often than not. So I'm curious to see how Mac Jones is going to look against them and then the weeks after. But I think they're about to hit their stride as well. So yeah. And the Bengals haven't wowed me. Like, I'm not gonna hold you, they win last week. I'm not really jacking it.
No, they still. I mean, they can change it around, but I just think they're going to. I think they were ahead of schedule last year. They was they were ahead of schedule.
Facts. That's a great way to put it. They were definitely ahead of schedule last year.
All right, NFC. G baby, you go first.
Alright, so for NFC, um one is the Eagles, clearly. Uh Even though they just lost, I think I'm gonna put the Cowboys at 2. Dak is back, so if they keep the same, like formula that they've had, I think the Cowboys are like, I think we're gonna have two 12-win teams in the same division. Um, 3, I'm putting the Vikings. 5-1. 4, I'm putting the Giants. 5-1. And then at 5, I am putting the San Francisco 49ers.
Okay.
Mine's Eagles 1, Giants 2. Um,
We got the NFC East looking like some. Okay.
Cowboys 3, Vikings 4, and then my fifth spot. Goddamn. Yeah, I'm just gonna say the 49ers just because they got CMG.
The NFC East is going to disappoint very, very soon. They're gonna get everybody's hopes up. They're gonna make it seem like, oh yeah, we no longer the NFC least. And then I don't even think it's gonna happen in the regular season. I just think we're gonna see the playoffs. I think the only one that has a chance is the Eagles. But if I'm gonna be fair, like I have been, I gotta see Jalen Hurts in a playoff setting again because all of this is great. But if you come in there and play like you did last time, I'm just gonna stop believing in you again. So I have to see him in the playoffs again. So they could easily fold just like any of the other teams could. And then next year we're gonna come back and everything's gonna come back down to earth and it's just gonna be the same old NFC East. So I just think this is an anomaly year personally.
All right. So mine's is a little mixed up. I got the Eagles 1. As much as this pains me, I got the Vikings 2, Cowboys 3, 49ers, and then because it's the regular season, I think the Packers are going to run it. and then I got the Packers at 5.
There's no way you have the Packers and the 49ers over the Giants right now. I'm not gonna hold you.
Bro,
Because I don't believe. Yeah, I like I said, the
did
NFC
we
East.
just
I
have a
don't
whole
believe.
conversation like for 30 minutes talking about the fucking Packers, and now you're saying the Packers are over the Giants? Yeah.
Because because the regular season. I'm going off the best.
If we're
way to
going
predict
off the
future is to go
regular
the Pats.
season, the Giants should be over the Packers. What are we talking about?
No. I said no. I'm talking about past performance. The Packers have a better performance in the past of making the playoffs and being a very good regular season team. The Giants do not. I don't. This Giant team don't know what it takes to win. They've gotten
It's
lucky
looking
in a
like
couple
it.
of these games.
It's looking like
They're
it.
winning.
It's looking like it.
Like I said, we got 11 games to go.
I'm not gonna hold you.
I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Having the Packers top 5 period is just like I would have let you slide if you said the Bucks, but having the Packers top 5 is just OD to me.
No, because I'm based it on the division.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you a question, Mel, because now I got my. So we played the Jaguars, Seahawks, Titans, Lions, Cowboys, Commanders, Eagles, Commanders, Vikings, Colts, Eagles. How many games do you think we losing in that stretch?
The Giants.
Yeah.
Say it again.
I mean honestly,
all right,
I didn't
go ahead.
think. I mean, y'all have won
It's
3
Seattle.
games that I didn't think y'all
Seattle.
were gonna win. So
Houston.
Okay, y'all can lose the Seattle game. Not saying you will, I said you can.
Okay, fine, fair.
they can also still lose to the Jaguars. Personally,
I'm not hearing that about the Jaguars.
All right.
I know you're not hearing it because it's my agenda, but they can still lose to the Jaguars.
So it's Jags, Seattle,
Okay.
Houston, Lions.
Jackson, you can beat the Houston. You can beat Houston.
Houston and Detroit, I'll give you. I'm not.
Cowboys.
Detroit,
I think we split the Cowboys. I'm not gonna
You
lie.
split. You'll split.
Y'all lost to them the first time?
Yeah, by a touchdown. By a touchdown.
I'm not gonna hold you. That was with Cooper Rush.
Nah.
I don't know. That was with Cooper Rush.
Yeah,
I don't
no,
know. I don't know.
no.
I don't know if
Commanders-
y'all. I don't know if y'all beat
They're not
that.
beating them again. They're not beating them again.
Commanders this year, I think we sweep them this year.
You can, because Taylor Heinicke is about to be the quarterback. So
Don't talk
Yeah,
about
what's
my man.
Commanders? So hold on, let me restart it. Yeah, so it's Jags, Seattle, Texans,
those are iffies.
Lions,
Texans and Lions are cool.
Cowboys, Commanders, Eagles.
I think you'll lose to the
Commanders
Cowboys
again,
and Eagles.
Vikings, Colts, Eagles.
I think you're getting swept by the Eagles.
well,
I think you'll lose to the Vikings. I'm not worried about the Colts. I think you'll sweep the Commanders. I think you're losing to Dak. And then the Texans and Lions, I think you'll win. And then the Giants and Seahawks are like 50-50.
So what do y'all? So y'all 5-1 now?
Yeah, so I see. So guaranteed
Y'all be
wins.
nine-
I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The Colts aren't guaranteed. So I see 4 guaranteed
Kevin,
wins, 3
you're
iffies, and 4 guaranteed losses.
At best, y'all go 10-7.
Yeah, best.
Best y'all go 10-7.
I agree. And I think at worst,
You'll wind up at worst. You'll end up at
7
worst.
and 10, 6 and 11.
Nah, they'll win 9 games. They'll win 9 games. They'll go 9 and 8.
I'm saying at worst. So I'm saying I'm not giving
At
them
worst.
the 50. So I'm not giving them the 50-50 ones.
Because they got
And
5
I'm only-
wins now. They got 5
Yeah,
wins.
so
They'll-
I'm sorry. I
they'll
said
con-
8. 8. And because at worst, because it's a division game, if y'all get caught sleeping, y'all will lose to the Commanders. Do I think it's going to happen? No.
How much I want to bet we're gonna have basically 10 wins by the Cowboys game?
By the Cowboys game?
No, you're not winning 4 straight.
How
Well, you
much-
can't have 10. You can't have 10 wins by the Cowboys game. 'Cause
No, I'm saying we're gonna beat.
5-1.
I think we're gonna beat the Cowboys. So Biden, we're about.
No, you're not going on it. You're not
I'm
going.
saying how much I want to bet that. I'm not dead ass.
I am dead ass willing. I am dead ass
play the
willing to
Cowboys?
bet you are not going on an 8-game win streak. I am dead ass willing to bet that.
No. He said 5. He said
No, because they're on a 3-game win streak right now. They're on a 3-game win streak right now. So that means they have to win 5 more by the time they get to the Cowboys. I will put dead ass $100 on it right now that you will not go on a 10-game win streak.
Who y'all got?
Nah, put on it.
Who y'all playing?
50.
So their next 5 games in order
Jags,
are
Seattle,
Jaguars, Seahawks, Texans, Lions, Cowboys. And he says they're beating the Cowboys. And I don't think they are. And I think they can get caught by the Jaguars or the Seahawks. I think
Jaguars,
they can get caught by the Jaguars for sure.
Seahawks. Who else? Who I missed?
Lions, and then they play the Cowboys.
Lions, and then the Cowboys.
Yes. So he thinks they're going to beat the Cowboys and start off their
So
year
you're gonna,
10-1. Hell
you're
no.
wilding. You're wilding on that.
I will put fine. I'll put 50 right now. 50
I
right
agree.
now. There, no way in hell.
Like,
You will send
That
me
is-
$50 on Monday. after
That
they lose
is
to the
Giants. That is Giants loyalty right there.
You gotta understand, because bro, I've literally said this about the whole schedule before, and I've been looking crazy. I was looking crazy before the season started. Now, since we're actually winning these shits, I'm gonna push the agenda. 'Cause I feel like the
So you
Eagles,
don't think
I feel like the Eagles.
you don't think Daniel Jones is gonna
be
come
top.
turn back into
Now
Daniel Jones?
You said what?
You don't think Daniel Jones is gonna turn back?
I
into
mean, he
Daniel
ain't been doing nothing crazy either.
He's
so,
just been a
He just ain't been turning
low
the ball
version
over
of
like
Jimmy
that.
G, and he's been playing fine. He's been
yeah,
winning
Warnock,
games.
he is flushing money down the toilet.
I mean, shit. Nobody expects us to be 5-1. Now we'll give it.
I mean,
No,
I guess.
you're right.
I mean,
You're right.
I mean, with that mindset, it's like, look,
all these games are dead ass winnable. Like I feel like we're the favorites to win.
I never said they weren't winnable, but I think you're gonna get caught. I'm not gonna believe that y'all are about to go on an 8-game win streak. Because even after you beat the Cowboys, I think you guys are beating the Commanders. So I'm definitely not thinking y'all are about to go on a 9-game win streak. Hell no. I'll take that money any day. We can bet every week. I'll take it.
I'm not playing with y'all on that.
Nah. 10 straight is crazy.
Trent a little too confident for me.
We're gonna be 10-1.
That's crazy. When y'all are 5-2 next week, I'll show y'all the receipt of Trent sending me $50 in the cash.
We're gonna be 10-1, bro. Okay.
How about you do $10 a game, and if you win the 5 games?
Nah. 50. Be confident. 50.
I'll send a confident 50. I'll send 50.
Yeah. Nah. That's an out. That's an out for him.
All right, so we touched on it earlier, but let's get like a real look at what this MVP race is going to look like
Absolutely.
coming down the stretch.
Mm-hmm.
I still think Jalen Hurts is in the lead.
Facts.
Yeah, that's fine.
Is there a defensive player that could sneak in there?
Michael Parsons.
Maybe Michael. But do I think it happened? No. Because once Dak comes back and they start throwing 40 times a game and he starts getting his 350, and if they still keep winning, he's gonna get less of the shine. That's just facts. No matter which way you want to slice it, Dak Prescott is the franchise quarterback, and he's the one getting paid all that money. So he's gonna get less shine because of that.
Dark horse MVP. And I mean dark horse. I mean motherfucker, he in the shadows right now.
Who?
Looking rise up. I don't know. I'm just asking. Who do you think?
Like a defensive player?
No, offense. Or it could be defensive.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Offensive.
Von Miller. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like the way he's been playing,
He's definitely in the shadows.
I can say that.
he's in the shadow.
But he's been causing havoc though. He looks like old Vaughn from Denver.
I mean, he's still got a 6-year contract. He's not going to look this way for the next. He'll look this way for this year.
Oh, that's all they care about.
Max. Yeah, but he's not lasting there for 6 years.
If they get a Super Bowl out of it, that's all they care about.
Facts. My stupid dark horse MVP, like crazy dark horse.
If you mention anybody on the Saints, I'm cutting this league.
No, y'all. Please, no. The only thing the Saints are winning is offensive rookie of the year. That's it. I just had it. Where'd he go? I'm not gonna hold you. I think Joe Burrow, if they turn it around, would be a stupid dark horse MVP. If they turn it around, get a top 2 seed, top 3.
I'll give you the darkest of all the dark horses. This is no pun intended because you're black. But Geno Smith. No,
hell no. Oh my God.
If the Seahawks listen, turn your shit back on, goddammit. I said dark horse. Bro. I said dark horse, damn it.
Nah, this ain't no dark horse. This a dark unicorn. This a puppy. This a pug.
Listen.
Oh my God.
So if the Seahawks win 10, 11 games with Geno, I said if, damn it. I said if. You are talking in hypothetical. You don't see any scenario where Geno Smith could win MVP.
No. Would you like me to tell you their next games? I just tell you the
I'm
next
just,
five.
I'm not saying I know what
I
the
know it's a
schedule looks like.
I know what the
This
I
is
know it's a
just this is
hypothetical,
what
but
I'm just saying hypothetical.
hypothetically, they have to play the Chargers, then the
Mhm.
Giants, then the Cardinals, then the Bucks, then the Raiders,
I
then the
know the
Rams.
wheels. We all know the wheels are going to fall off on Geno
But
Smith.
you said they
I'm
have to
just
win 10 or
saying.
11 games. You said they have to
I
win.
said
I know,
that's
but
why I said dark horse. That's why
no,
I
but
said
you're bringing up a hypothetical, and I get it's a hypothetical, but some hypotheticals are so far off. There's just no way you can see it because in order
that's
for
the
them to
point.
win 10 or 11 games, because they're 3-3 right now, right?
That's the point.
So they have to only lose 2 games. They can only
Which
lose 2 games
means
going forward, right?
which
They
means
play the
Gino would have
Chiefs.
to play out of his mind
He's
for that
not
to happen.
going to. Y'all,
I
this is
know that.
Ryan
That's why I said.
Fitzpatrick.
That's why it's a dark horse. That's what I'm saying. That's
Nah,
why I said that.
dark horses have a slight chance. Gino has 0. He'll win. Hey, if they win 11 games, they'll give him comeback. But he's
Yeah,
not
definitely, yeah.
winning. He's not winning MVP
But,
at all.
but
At
that's
all.
why I said
There's
he
no
can, that's why I
chance in
said
hell.
dark horse.
I would put my life savings on it that I will bet the field over Geno Smith ever in any multiverse.
Well, of
Wins
course,
MVP.
I know that. I would do the same thing. I'm just saying, if we're talking dark horses, and
That's way too dark.
if the sky was
that's
if
like
the sky was
like
gonna fall apart,
that's like a matte black horse. That's what that is. That's a matte black.
That is
Oh my gosh.
That is a blackout. Honestly.
all right. So week 7 picks. I don't got the schedule in front of me. Hold on.
I do. I knew we were
All
going
right.
to there. So, Colts versus Titans. Who y'all got?
Oh,
I think Titans won the first one.
You said Colts versus Titans,
Yeah.
and you said I got the Titans win this one.
So you have the Titans sweeping.
I got the Colts. I just don't think the Titans don't impress. They're not doing nothing.
Neither do the Colts.
Neither
but-
do the Colts, honestly.
I'll take the Titans. Why not? Bucks versus Panthers.
Bucks.
Oh yeah. Oh versus the Panthers. Nah, this should be a
Bucks.
This should be a get right game for the Bucks.
It better be.
It better be.
Because if they still look at the way they looked against the Steelers, you don't want to see me next Friday. I'm not gonna hold you. Y'all was on me about how I was. Yeah, I was like, y'all was on me about how I am with Aaron Rodgers. You don't want to see me next week about Tom Brady. Giants versus Jags.
Giants. Buff. I say we win by 10.
Fuck them. My man Sunshine, you gonna lose your bet this week. Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah,
He need to
I'm
pick
going with
that
the
shit
Jags.
up.
Yeah, he does. Hey, that's why I've chilled because he ain't the Eagles game. I didn't like all them fumbles, and then the Texans game, I was just like, bro, come on. But yeah, I have the Jaguars winning. I think this is gonna. We talk about a get right game. I think this is gonna be a get right game for Christian Kirk and Trevor Lawrence. Browns versus Ravens.
Ew. Browns versus Ravens.
This is a shitty game because I'm gonna go Ravens. Not even gonna go nowhere over that. Baltimore. Lamar go get it done.
Yeah, I'm gonna say the Ravens. Yeah, this another get back game for these. Like,
I think I'm actually gonna go with the Browns on this one because I think they need to win more, especially after the way they looked against the Patriots and the fact that they sold against the Chargers after the Chargers sold for them. I think this is the game. And the Ravens, like, no J.K. Dobbins, like their defense hasn't really been playing as much as they should. I just think Nick Chubb is gonna do his thing. Jets versus Broncos.
Jets. And it hurts me that I gotta say that.
yeah, it hurts me to say I got the Jets with Nick. I'm not gonna lie.
It doesn't hurt me either. I just never thought I'd be saying that this point into the season. So yeah, I'm going the Jets. I think Sauce Gardner's locking up whoever he's in front of.
Yeah.
Patrick Tay will do the same, but the Jets. Brees Hall. Why not? Texans versus Raiders. A battle of 2 1-win teams.
Like I said, get right game. Raiders got to get right on this.
I think the Raiders gonna win.
And I think did they suspend Devontae?
No.
He's not going to be suspended until the court stuff gets figured out.
I want to see how Derek Stingley guards Tay Adams. That's gonna be a fun matchup. But I got the Raiders winning. David Carr.
A lot of Josh Jacobs.
Real quick side note, Trey, I have a question for you. Just because I just heard what you said. So when receivers get clamped up, right? Like for example, Justin Jefferson against Slay or even Okuda, you don't really hold that much against them, right? Because it's like, oh, it was one game. Like it happens. Like shit happens.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you ever have that same energy when cornerbacks get torched? Like when Lattimore got beat like that against Justin Jefferson. Like, can't you use the same thing? Like it happens.
Yeah, it happens, but he got fired. It happens. That's what it is.
Okay, because I just know when people were getting on Jettas, that's all I heard was it's one game. But when Lattimore got beat by Jettas, all I heard was, oh, Lattimore got fried.
I think
Jefferson fried that nigga.
I think it's like maybe because what's his name? Marshawn, maybe like last year he gave up a lot of yards, so maybe they seem like that because there's a lot of people.
Consistent thing. If it's a consistent ass whooping, then it's like.
And I think there's like a lot of people who view Marshawn Lattimore as overrated. I don't, but I know like this is kind of low key, kind of a consensus that maybe Marshawn Lattimore is too viewed highly, as people view.
But where does the consensus have him? Because I feel like I was the only one that ever had him top 5.
Nah,
I had him at 5.
There's other people that used to have him top 5.
Nah, yeah,
I don't think so because a lot of people was coming at me talking about AJ Darrell and they was putting JC Jackson over him. I heard that a lot.
I'm just saying, but there's like a lot of people that had Marshawn. Like even like I forgot before the season started. Like NFL Twitter and like just like NFL media. I forgot what happened. There was like some stat where Marshawn Lattimore was had like some great ass stat. People saying he was top 3 type shit.
If it was PFF, then
you want PFF? Nah.
Okay.
We don't do that.
I was like, we don't do PFF here. Absolutely,
we don't do that.
But I was just a question because I heard you say that, and I was like, I just started.
It's one like when I seen Darrell Reeves went for a whole season locking everybody up. It's one game, but I done seen Randy Moss get his get back. But it happens. Like,
you gotta
stop. We're going to revisit that whole Darrell Reeves shit. Like next episode, because I missed the episode when you said Xavier Howard was better than Darrell Reeves.
Yeah, that was crazy,
and that blew my mind.
Okay, all right. See, look, this is what I'm gonna say. The way he doesn't like Mike Williams is how I feel about Darrell Reeves.
There is a difference. We're arguing Mike Williams top 30. Darrell Reeves is top 5 all time. Like, what are we doing? Like, Mike Will, I wouldn't even argue he's top 50, 75 receiver all time.
See, that's
he's not even a top 100.
Exactly. Darrell Reeves is top 5. Like all the people that came through this mug, he is top 5. But that's a different conversation for another episode.
That's a whole nother episode.
Who did I leave off with? Texas Raiders. All right, Seahawks, Chargers.
This is a goofy game.
It's a goofy ass game. I definitely agree. I think the Chargers are going to win, but this is a goofy ass game. Again,
like the Chargers should win, but then I wouldn't be shocked if the Seahawks.
This should be
if they lose this game, Brandon Staley needs to be fired.
This should be a get back game because there's no way. You throwing the ball almost 60 times and only having 230 passing yards. It's so crazy to me. So he needs to.
Hey, it happens. Everybody has bad days.
Nah.
It happens.
Nah.
Chiefs versus 49ers. Who y'all got?
You say who?
Chiefs 49ers. McCaffrey will not be playing. His first game
he's not playing. He's not playing.
It will be against the Rams, I think.
I still think Chiefs are the big dogs. 15 is back there. They're winning. Point blank.
Yeah. Chiefs got this.
Is Nick Bosa playing?
No, I don't think so.
Then I'm going with the Chiefs.
No. I just saw it. He is playing.
He's back. Is he 100%? Or he's like questionable, but they're going to play him?
No, it said it flashed up on my ESPN. It said returning players for 49ers, and Nick Bosa was one of them.
Hey,
it don't matter.
Don't be surprised if the Chiefs get caught. Now, do they lose back-to-back games often? No. But if they're going to lose to a team, it's going to be a team with a nice front seven that can get after the passer before. And it's not like Tyreek Hill is over there anymore. So don't be surprised if they get caught. But I still have the Chiefs winning. But this is a trap game for them. Steelers, Dolphins.
Steelers. Well, no, that two is playing this game, isn't
he? He is. But Kenny Pickett is back. Kenny Pick 6.
I think
They got real lucky last week, so I'm going with the Dolphins.
Or was it luck though? They just outplayed the other team.
That shit was lucky as hell. Niggas are dirt. They suck. They suck. And you even had. I was agreeing with you when they were saying they're probably gonna go on a 7-game losing streak. That shit.
I thought they were. I genuinely thought they were. This is not the game I thought they were gonna win.
like literally, bro. Like,
Facts. So I mean, I have the Dolphins winning. Two is back. So
If two is back, I'll go with the Dolphins.
don't let them get strapped up now.
oh,
The Dolphins. Don't let them get strapped up.
yeah, and I think this is Tua's first game back. I think he's gonna have a big game.
We hope so. I mean, I think he will too. He's shown me some things. Real quick, I think the NFL should be able to change primetime games. Like just change like during the week. Should be able to
Later
be like,
on.
hey,
Later
like
they
during
got
the
more
week, like on a
flexibility.
Tuesday, I think you should be able to be like, hey, this one's going to prime time now. I think they should be able to do that because I don't want to see
Later
the
in-
Steelers I don't want to see the Steelers on prime time anymore. I don't. They could have easily changed that Commanders Bears game and just moved it to Sunday. I think everybody would have rather not watch football than just watch that, honestly. But last couple games,
Yeah.
Falcons versus Bengals.
Falcons.
This is a trap game. Where is it at? Is it back?
It's
Still
in
home?
Cincy, but I don't think that matters.
It's still a trap game, but I have the Bengals winning.
I think most of the Falcons wins came on the road anyway.
Yeah, that's gonna be a big ass matchup. Jamar versus AJ. That's gonna be fun.
Yeah. Again, that Bengals win last week didn't move me. Like it really didn't. They won by 4 with no MT, no Jarvis, no Lattimore, no Olave. Like it's I know like in college football, like if you barely beat a team, even though you're clearly outmatched, like it might not affect you in the rankings. But like in the NFL, for me, and I know they don't do rankings like that, that affects that. I don't like that. Like they should have honestly killed us. Not expecting them. That's why for the first time all year, I picked against the Saints. I picked the Bengals to win because I thought T. Higgins is playing like they should kill us, and they didn't, and they really almost lost. So I'm gonna pick the Falcons here because I just think they're gonna get caught.
Unless the weather is completely shitty, the Falcons should win.
I think if the weather's shitty, that plays more to them because they're a run team.
No, I think you're gonna get a heavy dose. You're gonna get a heavy dose of Joe Mixon ass, and I don't think they want that.
I mean, the Bengals online ain't really nothing crazy. Like Joe Mixon is that guy. Like he's top 10, but it's really not that crazy. I'm not worried about. At least in this game, I'm not really worried about Joe Mixon. Lions versus Cowboys.
Cowboys winning.
I'm gonna say Cowboys. See, this would be the game that I pick against the Lions, and they'd be like, "Fuck that, we're gonna win," which would make me happy because I can't stand the Cowboys. But Cowboys.
Yeah, I'm going Cowboys. Dak is back. They're
Yeah,
gonna
so
throw
like
40 times. They're gonna throw 40 times a game.
Yeah, he's gonna throw like 4 interceptions.
4 interceptions.
Dak.
No, he's not. Not against
4
this,
picks?
not against this team. Not against this defense. Packers versus Commanders.
Packers versus Commanders.
Heineke, my dude Heineke is gonna get the ship right. He's gonna get it right.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm never in my life going to give Taylor Heineke's gonna give me a win. And you remember how you was talking about that 300-yard passing game? I think we see it from Zicka this week.
I don't think the Commanders secondary is that bad.
The Commanders just ass period though. So like,
I mean, they are missing.
I feel like they're gonna.
It was
I think they're missing a lineman, like one of their starting linemen.
it was Carson Wentz. I'm trying to tell you this.
And then Brian Robinson, I liked what I saw from him in that game. Like first game back, and it was Thursday night against a good defense. So I think they'll have a good game. Terry McLaurin, I'm booking him to have a big day. They're gonna force feed the hell. They're gonna force feed the hell out of him.
Because he throws him the ball.
Yeah, say what you want about Heineke. He got his guys the ball, no matter what you want to say. And then the last game on Monday, Bears versus Patriots.
Bears versus Patriots.
Big Bill Belly.
But Patriots win. That defense is about to do Justin Fields so dirty.
I think the Patriots are about to remind people not to sleep on Bill Belichick. I got them dropping 40 and holding the Bears to max 13. Max. Just like they beat the Browns 38-15, 42-13. Patriots.
Is Mac Jones coming back this week?
I think he is. I know they said he's available, but I don't know if they're gonna. They haven't announced if they're gonna start him. And Bill Belichick wouldn't announce that until Monday.
There you go. If it's Zappy back there, then yeah, they're gonna put up 30. But Mac Noodle on Mac.
I think we're dragging it with the Zappy over Mac Jones stuff. I think we're really dragging it, but nevertheless,
Noodle arm sucks.
That's crazy.
But who knew the arm?
That's crazy.
Mac Jones.
That's crazy.
Oh, mac and cheese.
I just love how with some quarterbacks it's like, oh, let's see what they do with a weapon, and then others when they ain't got none, it's like, oh, nah.
We
Trash.
saw what Mac Jones was with weapons. He played at Alabama.
What you mean? What you mean?
I'm
He
not
was
gonna
good at Alabama, was he not?
I see his point. I definitely see his point. Because like he just Alabama quarterbacks it's just like they're just on the loaded ass team with these.
Oh no, I'm with y'all. I agree.
I'm saying with these elite receivers, so when they pass the ball, they just look so mid. Like it's just like this is how it is. Like the only one I'll give you an exception is maybe Bryce Young, but even last year it was like Bryce Young just looked normal. Like Mac Jones, like even coming out the draft, I was like, why did he get drafted so high?
Mac Jones. No, I thought Mac Jones got drafted perfectly fine. Now, if he would have went 3, I would have been like, yo, that's a little high. But him getting drafted at 15 was perfectly fine. But
Tua and Jalen Hurts are the only Alabama quarterbacks to come into the NFL and actually do anything.
Stop. You want to know why you're saying that about Tua? Because they gave him a top 5 receiver in Tyreek Hill.
They gave him the nigga he was playing with in college. Jalen Waddle.
He didn't look good last year with him. He was mid.
Yeah.
He was mid last year. Let's not do that.
Because they put another.
And Jalen Hurts, they gave look. Jalen Hurts, did he not have his college teammate? Did he not have his college teammate? And he was mid last year.
Him now, and it took a season. Don't they look better now?
Because they both in both situations they got receivers that were better than him on the other side. Jalen Waddle got Tyreek Hill next to him. Devontae Smith got AJ Brown next to him. Before those guys got there, they were mid.
But listen, in Alabama, wasn't that Henry Ruggs? It's the same fucking team.
I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not gonna hold you.
Same team.
What the fuck? What are you on?
What?
No, we're not gonna ever say that shit in your life again.
Look.
Well, I didn't see the chat. What's the chat?
Nah. I'm not gonna lie to you, Mel. I'm not gonna lie to you. That was a cute little point you made and everything. But look, Jalen Hurts, his first 2 years, looked mid. They gave him a number 1 weapon. They 6-0. He's looking great. Tua, his first 2 years, looked mid. You could say that they both got their college teammates, but then what happened? They gave Tua Tyreek Hill. Wait. They gave Tua Tyreek Hill. Wait. They gave Tua Tyreek Hill a top 5 receiver, and they gave they gave Jalen Hurts AJ Brown, who has been playing like a top 10 one. Honestly, and he was top. You could say arguably 10 to 15 range, depending on who you ask.
But what they did was basically mirror the Alabama offense.
The Eagles' offense mirrors the Alabama offense? Are we serious? Are we serious?
All of this.
Are we dead ass right now?
If I'm thinking about it,
no, I can't give you all that. The reason why Jalen Hurts looked like he struggled in Alabama.
I mean, to be honest, Jalen Hurts is more of an OU quarterback than them.
Exactly. That's what my point I was got to get to. The reason he looked like he struggled, the reason why and then when he went to Oklahoma, it was like, oh snap, Jalen Hurts is actually good. They started running stuff that fit more to Jalen Hurts. I'm not gonna lie to you, Jalen Hurts did not fit at Alabama. Like there's a reason they lost. Like they got to the championship both years, but we all know the first time was the strength of their defense.
Oklahoma just ran more of the the read option shit.
That's what Jalen Hurts is though. Jalen Hurts ain't an under center type quarterback. Jalen Hurts is an RPO.
but they ran it at Alabama. Not a lot. Not a lot. Not a
Exactly.
lot.
Okay, yeah. Every single college playbook got an
But
RPO in it. But if you're not
no,
gonna
but
run it, if you're not gonna
they
run
didn't
it,
have to if all he had to do was look to his left and be like, I'm just gonna throw it down there. And he's gonna get it. And
oh,
then you got
okay. But
Derrick
even,
Henry. Who was the
but you're
running back in
saying, wait, wait,
Alabama?
wait. But you're saying that, but he still struggled in Alabama. There's a reason he got benched. There's a reason he got replaced. He looked struggled. Then he went to OU where they started running stuff more to fit him instead of making Jalen Hurts adapt to them. They adapted to Jalen Hurts. That's the best we see. That's why Jalen Hurts better be thanking Lincoln Riley for everything because that is the only reason he got drafted in the second round. If he would have never went to OU, Jalen Hurts would have been a fourth, fifth round quarterback, not playing anywhere. I'm being dead ass. OU saved his career. Lincoln Riley saved his career.
But that's why Alabama quarterbacks never make it into the league. That is my point.
I
Is that
feel you. I get you. I
you're
get you.
supposed to build around your quarterback,
You're
not just dump
right.
a dude in the system.
You're right. But Jalen Hurts got into a team where they finally built around him. Same thing with Tua. Mac Jones is in a situation right now where even though they want to build around him, they haven't done it yet. And mind you, Tua and Jalen Hurts in year 3, Mac Jones is in year 2. So give Mac Jones a number 1. And that might change everything. But
It don't matter what you give him.
Nah, I think that's
OD.
disingenuous because Jalen Hurts and Tua before they got their number 1s were looking mid. They were in the same tier as Mac Jones last year.
I'm going to give you the one.
Mac Jones looked better than all of them last year if we're keeping it a buck.
Until it got cold, and they play in New England. Once it got cold, he looks like a totally different quarterback.
I mean, in fairness, is Mac Jones from a cold area? Is Jalen Hurts from a cold area? Is Tua from a cold area? He just got there. Let him get used to it first. Tom Brady didn't look great when he first got there. Drew Bledsoe didn't look great when he first got there. Let's see. Tom Brady did not look great when he first. He was a game manager relying on that defense. Stop it.
Tell me the game where Bill Belichick was like, "Hey Tom, you're not throwing the ball today."
Actually, I can find it because there is a game Tom Brady won a game only throwing 4 passes. It was against the Colts. I remember that vividly. I think LeGarrette Blount went stupid. So if you want to be nasty, there's a game that happened where he said, "Tom Brady, you're not throwing the ball." There's a game that happened. If we're gonna,
I gotta find that.
Hey, we can look it up right because I know we gotta go. So we'll look it up right now before we leave because I know what happened. I remember it vividly, and I'm gonna give you the exact date before we leave because Tom Brady only threw 4 passes. Because I know it happened against the Colts, I think, in like early, I think it was either right when Andrew Luck got there, maybe. Tom Brady lowest amount of pass. Yeah, Tom. I promise you, we can probably wrap it up, and I can tell you off camera. But yeah, we gonna find it. We can wrap it up though, because I don't want to keep. I want to keep.
So, all right, we'll wrap it up. Final thoughts, Trent.
Y'all heard the big bet. Book it. We're going 10-1. When we go 10-1, I'm gonna need apology from the whole world. That's really about it.
Look, I said you way too confident, so I wasn't betting against
you. Call Aaron Rodgers a fraud, so is number 9 from the Saints, man.
That's fine. That's fine.
G baby, what you got?
Final thoughts. I know I didn't say this earlier because we didn't bring it up, but what I will
you can't say
is,
since 2023 no more.
Yeah, that's what I was getting to. At this point, I think we still have our first round pick. I'm almost positive we do. Let's just go get Bryce Young at this point. If we just lose every game, I'm cool with that because we'll get Bryce Young and we'll be fine. So that's where I'm at. I thought on paper we were a Super Bowl contending team. It's a tough realization. I saw Drew Brees in the crowd. Miss you, dude. Yeah. Todd. I'm holding out hope for the Nuggets. That's what I'm holding out hope for. So, yeah.
Well, good show. We rolling out. This was fun. This was fun.
Absolutely.
So I got my Stephon A. Smith on today. So, but next week, definitely, I'm gonna get my cornerback rankings up. So make sure you gonna be here next week, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Or no?
No, I'm gonna be there.
Your cornerback rankings, like
Because
your
we want to
all-time
take,
ones.
yeah, we're gonna do this all time ranking.
Please do, because you with your little Xavier Howard man is
Like I
crazy.
said, that was a little nasty, but the Road Reavers ain't top five, and we're gonna end it